Hallelujah, praise the Lord. We welcome you to our message for Sunday, March 29th, 2020. As we are all aware, we're in quarantine. And let me tell you, for a very good reason. Because we want to protect our lives and the lives of our loved ones. And let me assure you that now as you see me, I am relaxing at home, enjoying the home atmosphere as I meditate on the goodness of the Lord despite what is going around. And I want to presume and be sure that even you are seated where you are or standing where you are in your place, enjoying God's goodness. Guess what? We are looking at peace despite. Let me tell you something. Our scripture is coming from Isaiah 26 verse 3, which says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." When situations around us are all reports of gloom and desperation, the temptation for us is to fear, worry, and despair, which indeed lead to loss of peace. Being steadfast, as Isaiah says, means being focused, means depending upon, means leaning on and not being sidetracked or consumed by irrelevancies or situations around us, however real they may be. In times like this, a steadfast mind, depending on Him and His Word, is crucial. You know why? Because whatever gets your attention gets you. Your life will flourish if you simply stop focusing on negativity and defeat in any situation, but rather you focus on hope, you focus on victory, and you focus on success. We find it in Joshua 1:8, which we shall see a bit later. You will enjoy life and be an encouragement to those around you when you focus on God's will for you in any situation and what He may be saying to you and indeed to us all in any times of joy or times of calamity. And then, as we trust God in all these situations, obeying and following His direction in His Word, and dwelling on prayer, that perfect peace, which is a state of safety, which is completeness, which is wholeness of life, which is security and well-being, will be ours. We shall then be filled with wisdom to practice eating well, sleeping enough, being hygienic, being healthy, and being my brother's keeper. Then we shall all say, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want." And let me tell you, even though I pass in the shadow of the valley of death, I'll fear no evil. Why? For you are with me. The Lord for sure will keep our minds and hearts in perfect peace. For one reason, we trust in Him despite the situations around us, even when the world around us seems to be crumbling. Let us keep Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 and 7 in view. What does it say? "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, that transcends all understanding will guide your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Let's pray together. Lord our God, we thank you that we are your children. Thank you for your mercies that are new every morning. Thank you for your compassions that never fail. Dad, we ask that in these various times, we shall focus on you and act wisely, whereby you keep us in perfect peace despite all things going on around us. In your name we pray. Amen. So, family of Deliverance Church Jinja and our friends, this week God is still with us and He has good purposes for us. I want to appeal to you to focus on Him, because in focusing on Him, then perfect peace floods our hearts. Let me encourage you, continue doing exactly what our government says. Maintain sanitation, washing your hands regularly, avoiding touching your face, and also make sure that you have good health, you eat well, and also make sure that you have good sleep, you rest. Also make sure that you drink and you have a lot of citrus. And also avoid crowding. And as much as possible, unless you really have to do it, stay at home. And when we say do not use public means, that is it. Don't use public means. It will keep you safe, it will keep others safe, and we shall continue serving the Lord in good health. And this week, let us meditate on that psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. And especially that verse, even though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Have a nice week. God bless you.